Hello there, Honest here. Do I look strong, right? Yes, because I'm drinking my grandmother's soap so that I eradicate the virus around me. Okay. Hey, this is a myth. Don't do that at home. Sipo kills. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Covid-19 Reviewed, and today we have a fascinating topic, and be prepared. Well, I'm just back again. I have a question, and please do your best if you can to answer in the comment section. Leave a like, and a comment I say is a must. Okay? I'm joking. Then subscribe, because 3 times every week I do some posts. Why should you miss this? Do you have any reason? Comment below. Okay, let's get started. I have a question. Worldwide, we have different spiritualisms. We have different religions, cultures, and belief systems. And to my understanding, I have come to realize that there is nothing as strong as a belief system. Of course, I can go to hospital. Of course, I can do whatever I can do. But my belief system, what I believe can save me, is far much strong than the food that I may eat. Is far much strong than the medicine that the doctor can give me. So, where am I going? When it comes to coronavirus, I have come to feel like the big media platforms have disappointed us. I feel like I have not seen any of these big medias like CNN, wherever, the national broadcasters. I have not seen where a spiritual leader, be it Muslim, Hinduism, Christianity, African traditional religion, and whatever, I have not seen anywhere where they have been invited to speak to the people with regards to this pandemic. Why am I saying with regards to this pandemic? Get me right. This pandemic has proven to be so huge that the world has been left clueless, has been left numb and silent. We, in other words, don't have a solution to this virus. But usually, because I'm an African, if I'm to relate to African traditional religion, since history, as I was reading the books of Chaka Zulu, Dingiswayo, the Gaza state, the Munu Mutapa state, all these states, the African states, before colonialism, when there was a serious drought, when there was a serious crisis which the kings or which our kings could not handle, they would perform rituals to the ancestors to hear if there is anything wrong, to request the ancestors to heal their land. Because this virus has reached such magnitudes, is it not better to give it a try, to give it a shot? We've got the kings in the Zululand, we've got kings around Africa, we have got traditional leaders around Africa, we've got pastors around Africa, we've got traditional leaders in Asia, in Hinduism, in Muslim, we've got traditional leaders in Middle East, even in America, Europe, we have them. Can't we give them a chance so that they can speak to the world? Because there is social distancing, can't we contact them on Skype or whatever, or connect with them on phone call so that they give a voice of what they think spiritually can be done to heal our lands? I'm just asking because I am an African. I have a very strong spiritual belief. I need uNkulunkulu Sikawanu, creator of humankind, the owner of the heavens and the earth. He who through our ancestors, he who speaks through our spiritual leaders, maybe he has something that he wants to say concerning this. Can our spiritual leaders speak out and lay down their opinions? If there is something that we can try, because we cannot take things for granted. Maybe this is a spiritual matter that needs spiritual solutions, because the medical solutions from scientists, because the physical solutions have proven that so far have failed. But what about the spiritual world? Is there no solution? I'm asking, I'm feeling like big medias have failed us. I'm convinced that somewhere out there is a spiritual leader who can say something. Be it one, be it two, or whatever the number, but I am feeling, I am betrayed to think we may have a spiritual leader somewhere who have something to say, be it from Muslim, be it from Christianity, be it from Shinto, Hinduism, Buddhism, be it from African traditional religion, whatever religions that I have not mentioned. Is there no answer really? Because every day something within me is telling me that humanity, because I'm a Christian myself, when I read the Bible tells me that God never allowed himself to tell men everything to do, but he gave men the willpower. He gave men the willpower. The New Testament says Jesus has given us power over the earth, to subdue over the earth. That is to say, even diseases. So if I'm to say outside Christianity, but taking the same context, the creator of humanity has given human beings the will to decide, the will to make solutions. He did not give exclusive and executive authority on people. That is why humanity has so much power to make what? To make their choices as they wish, because God does not control, or the creator does not control humankind's ability to what? To choose what they want. So when it comes to this, I'm gobbled every day that somebody out there could be having a solution, but they don't have the platform. If it's rituals, African rituals, if it is ritual, Muslim rituals, if it is rituals, whatever religion, let's try to go for it and see what can happen. Because everything that we are now doing, we are not confident if it will work. We are now working on experiments. I feel like, as I have said and mentioned before, that some of our leaders have actually seen this coming. There are a lot of prophecies, and some of which I did not mention, but there are a lot of prophecies that some of these spiritual leaders said before this virus came. So I'm convinced that the spirits cannot give something for the sake of fear, but for the sake of get people prepared, and for the sake of delivering that which may be done. So if we have them who once prophesied about it, no matter which religion they are in, why do we neglect them if they saw it coming before it happened? Are we not playing these guys? We should not take things for granted. We should not give conclusion on matters, because sometimes the creator, maybe, if I can take another presumption, maybe the creator wants to review himself in a way. The other reason I have decided to talk about this is because I feel like when we watch the television these days, there is much of people coming out dying. There are numbers, figures of deaths and infections, things like adverts of encouraging people to stay home and so forth. There is nothing wrong, however, for people to see these things happening, to be in the know of what's happening in the world so that they can prepare themselves. Some of us, if I may say, but I would like to also touch on the little children and our adult people. They can easily be affected by blood pressure. They can easily be affected by fear than the coronavirus itself. I hope you understand what I mean by that. So, if we would take that little part of that time whereby we put too much of figures of people dying, people infected, much pictures of people in the hospitals, if we would take at least divide that time by half and invite our spiritual leaders to give us a little bit of spiritual comfort in these difficult times, I feel like it will be a balanced and much of a good decision, because really these difficult times we need the Creator to heal our land, to heal our spirits, because many people out there, we are being troubled, and it's no longer, as I actually said in the previous video, on the agony or the pains of coronavirus thus far, but it's now the worries about the future. It's now the worries about if I contract it. It's now the worries and the stresses of what will I eat, because hunger is beginning to strike, and you see, and even anxiety of staying home the whole day to those who have not been used to that, you see. So can't we have an opportunity for spiritual leaders to also come on television and help us with some spiritual messages? When you look at this issue as it is happening, we really need to put ourselves together and be prepared if it means the worst, and be prepared if it means the better. I don't think after these shutdowns worldwide, we are gonna go back to the exact situations that we used to have. I am assuming I have a totally different era, a totally different world. So I have that look into the future. How is it gonna look like, and how can we best prepare ourselves? On that, these spiritual leaders or any other person or any other leader can help us understand, because right now I don't think we should dwell on coronavirus. We should do our best to go beyond coronavirus. What is at the back of this hand? Because definitely it's no longer like this. It's gonna be this. So what are we doing to put ourselves together to prepare for what may come? So is this not an experiment worth going for? Please leave your comments in the section below. Let me just keep it short and let me hear your opinion. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope we will hear more from what you are thinking. Thank you very much. Until next time. Bye-bye.